Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're trying our best to wrap up some of the outstanding quests in the area, and I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to double back to do X marks the spot. Right now, I am being distracted by the Thieves' Code, because I haven't yet cracked the code yet. I am, of course, inclined to wait at the fountain until noon, and then follow a shadow of some sort. So I will do that once it's actually noontime, but until then, the only thing left open to me right now would be either to pursue the main quest, for which the guy is probably asleep, or pick up some of these additional quests. But I am aware that these quests, at least some of them, are just more of the same, like, oh, hey, you want to keep doing fist fights for no gold at all? That's what these quests are. And I'm assuming that Menhard's quest over here is just being like, hey, you want to join in on another tournament? And as much as I would like to do that, I feel like these are repeatable quests and they're not ever going to go away. Like, these shields will always be on my map. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go after the one thing I know about that is unique, which is to talk to Krijan about the map's authenticity. I followed his map over to some region up around here or so, and didn't actually find anything outside of a mercenary brigade. Or not even mercenaries, outside of a set of bandits who were chasing after the same thing. So I guess I'm just going to show up in Shiitake and then potentially sleep for the night. Hopefully. Oh, I say night. It's not exactly night anymore, is it? Well, I guess in that case, I can just buy a bed for the evening, assuming there's an inn here. And then there is no inn here. Okay, well that's a problem. I was hoping to be able to take a nap for a few hours at least, but no such luck.
Go and see the priest first.
I'm kind of like, can I use one of these bedrolls? The answer is no, and it's probably trespassing, so alright, alright. Where is he, the hired hand? Enjoying his lunch? His breakfast? You! I'm here because of that map.
Do you remember me, you cunt? You sold me that map.
I don't even remember how much I paid for
And
it.
what of it?
Do you know where that map led?
If I knew, then I would have found the treasure myself, don't you think?
There was no treasure. It led me to a pack of fucking thieves. But
Okay,
that's not all.
easy enough.
I went through their pockets, and one of them also had a map. The exact same map. Can you explain to me how there could be two maps exactly the same?
How should I know? I just found that map and sold it to you. I don't know anything else.
That's fair, though. Ooh, but I can threaten him. We'll settle this the nice way.
Listen, I'm a nice enough fellow. I could make mincemeat out of you, but it wouldn't solve anything. We're both decent people, aren't we?
What if he
Let's
doesn't
talk
know
this
anything,
over
for
normally.
real?
There's nothing to talk about.
Your
Oh.
pockets are probably empty. It's understandable. Got a family to feed, or maybe debts.
Henry is
By
so
robbing
upset about
decent,
this.
God-fearing people,
It's
you're
like,
just
do you
paving
really
the way
care
to
though,
hell's
Henry? You're
gates.
loaded.
Are those few groschen worth eternal torture?
Probably not.
You see? Now, what's the story with that map? Where did you get it?
I drew it.
Oh, you drew it, and then you sold
Yeah,
it
I drew it.
to
But there was
multiple
all kinds
people.
of writing on it. You don't know how to write, do you?
I do.
Oh,
I studied in Prague for a while.
how'd you end up doing this? Why aren't you still studying?
Why did you leave your studies?
Money ran out.
Fair,
My parents helped with the fees, but once they passed, it got worse and worse.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm trying to make money by building, and God willing, someday I'll return to the university.
Okay, so you've had a harsh
That will
life, I
probably
get it.
take a long time yet. I'll make a little extra with those maps from time to time.
How many of those fake maps have you sold already?
How many of those fake maps have you already sold?
I don't know. Whenever I get my hands on a piece of parchment, I draw one.
So very
You
often.
know that
I know, it's not right. I'm sorry.
What did you use to draw the map?
What did you use to actually draw that map? It leads right to an abandoned mine shaft. I don't believe you just made that up.
No. I found a similar one at school once in a book about my native region. I didn't really know much about it, so I just sold it. Except that money didn't last long. So from time to time I draw the map from memory and keep selling it. But in all that
From
time,
memory? Wow,
you're the
that's actually
first person
impressive.
to return and want their money back. The others just supposed they were looking in the wrong spot and let it be.
Okay, keep the money,
You
it's
sold me
fine.
a worthless piece of parchment.
I'll give the money back, I promise.
You know what? You can keep it. But I have two conditions.
Stop
You'll go
lying
back
to people.
university as soon as
Yeah.
possible, and you'll stop cheating people. If you're lucky, the good Lord will forgive you.
It's nice of you to take care for others like that. You know what? When I have some time, I'll go to confession.
Yeah,
That's a
you do
good
that.
start.
And if you ever need a handy worker, drop by. Maybe I can teach you a few things.
Maybe in the future. Maybe if I ever get like a Prabizlovitz of my own in this region. I'm assuming that the blacksmith DLC that's supposed to come at one point will be something like that, so maybe I will need your help one day. Who knows? But for now, that was the end of that quest. I was kind of hoping that he'd be like, oh yeah, I actually found it from this pack of bandits, and I could go and clear out a pack of bandits, but no such luck. In which case, I might as well just return to the city, and then wait a couple of hours until noon, and then follow the shadows. I guess that'll work. And then after that, I can go in and nag the actual main story quest, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I could potentially go after the tournament again, but I feel like that's a wait till later type of thing. Oh, so it's probably this shadow, isn't it? So just wait till noon, right? Unless it's cloudy. Is that what happened? I showed up at like 1 PM, but it was cloudy when I first came over here. Yeah, if it's raining, I suppose I don't get much of a shadow, huh? This is technically noon. So if the sun is there, the shadow will be pointing this way.
At your service.
A fountain?
Yeah.
Excuse
Where
me.
does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Well, it's almost noon, so we'll just keep watching. Oh, it's actually moving. Did I ever know that? That the shadows move in real time? I mean, it's faster than in real life, but I've never observed that before. Is that true for me too? Huh. Okay, well, is it noon now? Almost. Am I facing the... Well, it's definitely going to be in this corner or something, right? Anything? Hello? I know I just walked into your store, sir, but... It's noon now with the bells ringing, so... Is this not where I need to be? Is there, like, a thing I need to remove? Something in the cart? Something down here? A window? Oh, I'm stuck. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
A fountain? Where does the water come from?
Yeah, it's past noon now, so you are pointing over here. At least I know it's this area then. Assuming, since this is like, as far as I know, this is the only fountain I've got. Right? What really surprises me is that this door is non-interactable. Something in the corner here? No, just rotten food. Is it actually in the shop? Do I just follow this to the end? Hi, don't mind me, sir. I'm just walking through, okay? That's fine. I'll deal with that. All the way out to the end. This is not trespassing. I'm like, do I follow it all the way to here? This is the part where I follow in a straight line all the way out. Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Well, I don't know what it's pointing at, so I'm just gonna leave it for the time being. Maybe I will look into it at some point before the end of the game. Alright, so ill repute, still waiting until the council convenes. Did I know about this quest, or is this just the fighters? Yeah, these are just the fighters still. Okay, so I guess the only thing left for me to do is to go and talk to Samuel. Quickest way to Samuel will probably just to hug the wall right about here. Yeah, just hug the wall, turn immediately right, and then follow until I reach it. Yep, this will do it. Alright, Samuel. I've been tasked in searching for you. Isn't this the same area where I had a fist fight with that gravedigger? I think it might be. Or I might be getting confused. The city is quite large, after all. Okay. Gonna keep hugging the wall. Sharpening wheel, the King Solomon Tavern. Ooh. And a smithy. I guess I might be able to sell some stuff. Let's do that. Okay, well, I just sold off to the armorer. I just realized that the tavern is actually this building and not that one, so that was on me. Yes, yes, move aside. Does the King Solomon actually have any quests for me? Schnorrer, you've got a name? Tov, Hoyer, Madel, you've all got names. Wait, you're another Madel. Wait a minute. Is that local language for your whatever you happen to be? Hello? Okay. Nar, Tov, Hoyer. A lot of these people are just called Nar. Is that just like peasant or something? Did my UI get switched out, or am I confused? Am I confused? I thought these were names.
Oh, it's you. Back already?
Okay. General store as well? I mean, I'll take it. Hello.
What would you like, friend?
I would like... Oh, how's life treating you?
How's life been treating you? No trouble with the miners or the Lord Councillors?
Why do you ask? Do you know of any trouble?
Not that I know of, no.
No, I haven't heard about anything. I'm just curious.
Ah, ich verstehe. Well, in that case, you'd be better off going to the tavern at the top of the street. There you can fill your pockets with reason. Here, Anusim, are either buying or selling something. Nothing more, mein Freund.
That's what I like to do. Do you know a Samuel?
Do you know some bloke named Samuel?
I know a few of them. It's a pretty common name, mein Freund.
Okay,
well, this
fair
one
enough.
is younger and hangs out around the tavern.
Uh-huh. And what do you want with him?
Nothing bad. I was just asking if you know him.
He might have bought something here sometime, but we don't know each other. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
Okay. How's business?
How's business? You have to be successful in this big city, eh?
Me? I've had such tough luck. I think I might have to close my business, mein Freund.
Really? That's a surprise.
People have developed bad superstitions and don't want to come to the Jew anymore.
Unfortunate.
Ever since that Hungarian king came here, all kinds of hammers and swindlers have been smearing my name. I've been living here for 15 years, but I've never experienced this before. I'm telling you, this won't end well. Something's going to happen here.
Hopefully not. How many of you live here?
How many of you actually live here?
Just a few dozen. And even so, it's a miracle they haven't driven us out of here yet.
Why would they do that?
They say it's because they don't need us here. They have enough of their own silver.
Wait, I don't understand you.
You must be from the countryside if you don't understand, right?
Yeah, I'm from the country, you're right.
Christians leave us alone, but only if we lend them money. At least that's usually the case. But groschen are produced right here in the city, and so there's no shortage of coins. They even throw groschen to the beggars instead of bread.
How old is your synagogue?
When was the local synagogue built?
I don't know. I didn't build it. But it'll be at least 100 years. Why?
I was just wondering how long your people have been living here.
The oldest have been here a long time. The children a little shorter.
That's not a real answer,
I
sir.
reckon you're right
Yeah.
there.
Funny
That's
joke.
what you get for trying to pick my brain.
All
I
right.
really don't know, though. The shul has been here since time immemorial. You'd have to ask our rabbi. He knows everything.
Got it.
How is that rabbi of yours? Is he a smart man?
Ah, anyone can be smart, but the rabbi is wise, younger man. In fact, the Lord Councillors themselves invite him to meetings.
Really? Okay.
What do you have for sale?
I doubt he'll have anything crazy. Yeah, nothing of note. And you really don't have much gold either, do you? I actually don't have anything I'm willing to sell to him. At least not on my person right now. I do need to buy food, though. I forgot that I need to buy food, actually, so that's something to keep in mind. Bunch of maps. I guess I can sell you some of this crap. I'll keep the gold badges, not that I ever intend to use them. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I want to sell. You can have... I don't even know. You can have the collection of body poems I randomly still have in my inventory.
Let's talk about the...
That's right, gimme. Alright, see you later, I guess. That was an enlightening conversation. Samuel! Samuel! I have a map marker for you, so I know you're around here. What is this? Moses, huh?
What do you want, Goy?
What's Goy? I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a Goy want here?
I know what a Goy is.
What do you think Goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a Goy as I am.
Good one. A Goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts.
Okay.
Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking
Well,
for
I need
someone
you to
called
help
Samuel.
me.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right.
I mean, the
I'm looking
shopkeep
for
I talked
John
to
of
seemed pretty
Liechtenstein.
fine, but okay.
I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because it isn't just anyone looking for him.
It isn't just anyone looking for Liechtenstein. It'd be better for Samuel to say what he knows, if he doesn't want any unnecessary trouble.
I do not care who sent you. You will not impress me like that. We play by my rules here.
So how can I impress you?
Impressions are worth nothing. I'm only of interest to you Goyim when you need something. To you, I'm just a dirty Jew.
All right.
I did not say that.
What do you suggest?
An
You put those
exchange.
words in my mouth. I did not say that.
Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
I'm just the man for the job.
If your people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star, and that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time.
From time to
Our
time.
houses plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Yeah, there's always a reason.
I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district.
Oh, you want
I
me
need
to
someone to get among them,
join in, or
find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
you want me to infiltrate? Will they trust me?
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
Huh. Fine, I can do that.
All right. I'll do it.
I mean, yes, it sounds
And then you'll
dangerous,
tell
but
me
I
all
don't
about
think that's going to be a
Liechtenstein.
problem.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right.
What is that,
So
like
they
5
meet after
a.m.?
sunset.
Oh, sunset.
The miners' district.
Okay,
abandoned
sorry, I'm
house with a
unfamiliar.
small yard by the ramparts.
So that's coming up
Right.
soon,
I
actually.
reckon you
Okay.
can still catch up with them there today.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
right.
Get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll
All
have
right, will
fulfilled
do.
your side of the deal.
Then you'll tell me what I want to know. Well, obviously, that's the point. I expect you'll fulfill your end of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
So you say. Alright. Infiltrate the anti-Semites meeting. And that's over here, which is fine, because it gives me a chance to drop by the Kingfisher, get washed up. I guess I could just go to the laundry place, get washed up, and then wait until sunset. So I'll just do that.
We can do whatever we...
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen,
Okay.
you better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
You saw nothing, heard nothing. Now off with you.
That's not how this works.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
That's not true.
Isn't it?
Don't lie, you fuck!
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Do you get a kick out of threatening him when he's groveling on the ground? That's pathetic.
Cheating is pathetic.
True.
And it's not the first time he's done it. Last time, he got away with it. But today, he's going to pay for it.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
have
that's
some
fair, but
compassion. I could be a widower by morning.
What's wrong with your wife?
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick. Deathly ill.
Don't believe him. He lies like a dog, this one.
Describe the disease.
What's wrong with your wife? Describe the symptoms.
She's got cramps and fits. Nasty ones. And her fingers are turning grey. And her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills. The next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire.
What is
Instead of
that
playing
in
dice
modern
the tavern,
lingo?
You should be praying your wife survives.
Wait. You're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her?
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me. You're gonna spread
It's a
that
plague?
vile
I don't know
plague.
what that is.
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here before he touches any of us!
Let's go.
Okay, well, I'm also gonna dip because I don't want to catch anything either. Right. Continuing on to my laundry location. Wait for the meeting to start into the underworld. Pretty sure this leads to a spot that actually lets me down into the quote-unquote underworld, doesn't it? There's a way into the tunnels from around here, if I recall correctly. But I have to wait, so I will follow the instructions until the 3 stars come out. Is this what you mean? On this map? That's probably what he means. The first 3 stars. So I think about 8 p.m. would be accurate. I'm getting a little sleepy though, which is a little concerning. Also, I need to get food, but I have honey on the horse, so it's fine. Alright, I've waited until the meeting started, I think. I don't know. I'm still in the right place, am I not? Wait for the meeting to start. Won't begin until after sunset. I have to wait. Am I too early? I mean, technically the sun is still out, so maybe I do have to wait until 9 p.m. I guess it doesn't hurt to scout out the place first. Although it doesn't look like there's much in this building. There's nothing I can loot or anything. Alright. Fascinating. Unless they have a hidden basement area. But if there is one, I can't access it at this time. Okay, fine. We'll wait a little longer. They'll probably show up now. Okay, Nightcrawler. Hello? Am I in the wrong place? Well, I was pretty sure I was in the right location. Anyone carrying like a torch coming over this way? Hello?
My humble respect.
Yes, my humble respects to you too. Am I doing something wrong? Wait for the meeting to start. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I guess I'll stand around until something happens. Wait a minute!
Hey!
Is this a trap?
Open up! Open up!
Really, Samuel? Are you playing games with me here? Okay.
Well, what are you doing, Moishe?
So your equipment is crap. Got it.
Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Really? You're just gonna come at me? That seems ill-advised. Okay, unexpected. It's Moses, the same guy I saw earlier. Oh, he's dead. You know, I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't come to this. Ow, that I wouldn't end up murdering these people, but it is what it is.
Wait! Don't kill him!
I already killed the other guy.
You're gonna beg for mercy. After this, we can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them. Our people?
Oh, are you against...
What the hell are you talking about?
Are you against me?
We caught some of them yesterday. trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
Just so you know, Moses is
Have my
dead.
orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Let's just ignore the fact that the other guy is super duper dead.
I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
Well, there's Henry handing off his prize sword like it's nothing. Literally the sword you focused on the entire time. In the first game. Unless he recognizes the sword, somehow. Maybe he does. M for Martin! I have no idea.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me.
We'll see about that. Sorry about your friend, by the
Let's
way.
see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Fine. Do me a favor and don't stab me in the back or anything. Oh, look at that. Moses is twitching. Somehow he survived. Okay, fine. We're just gonna leave him there? Yeah, I think it's a good idea for you guys to sleep this out. Maybe find some bandages first.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go!
Okay, who's the mysterious
now,
extra
Sam?
person?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course.
Ah, okay. That's right. John was at
Keep on of Perkstein's page.
was it Ratai or
Ratai.
Talmberg with us?
He's all right.
Yeah,
Lord
Ratai,
Capon's
okay.
escort. And bodyguard.
Speaking of which, Lord Capon has been captured. I haven't been doing my job.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Indeed.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. Why?
No, I don't.
Because they demand a lot of wine.
Also don't know why the game skipped for a moment there. That was odd.
Please, take a seat. And tell me everything.
Alright. How much am I going to fill him in on?
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Poorly. Yeah. Disastrously, yes. Let's be elegant with it.
Not well. As we were approaching Trotsky, we were attacked by bandits. They killed all our men.
What?
We only got away by a hair's breadth. And we lost everything, including the message. We ended up in rags, like beggars. They wouldn't let us into the castle. After that, we tried to get by as best we could.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but clearly they were not exactly on our side. We'll elaborate. It was touch and go.
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman on the gallows for poaching?
Well, he didn't exactly look like a nobleman.
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg?
Yes,
He's still
that's
alive?
right.
Not anymore.
You?
Yup. He had a hat like yours, so don't get on my bad
done.
side.
Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
Wait, since when did I have... I guess I did have chainmail underneath my brocade. But why is my brocade not equipped right now? Why am I wearing this? Huh. They also attacked von Berghoff.
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
Not quite.
No. We were nearly killed ourselves.
There were quite a few twists along the path.
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up, and von Berghoff's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
Well, not entirely true.
Like
there were some. There were some survivors.
Yeah, there was some luck in it, but it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Correct. You know him?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
You're right.
We found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff.
I like we're getting this recap, because this we're all talking about stuff from like 50 plus hours ago at this point.
I'm starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
Maybe.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then.
This stuff better not be poisoned, okay? I've had enough of that today.
It became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund.
I kind of miss Clara, but yes.
With the what?
A bombard.
Just think of Teresa.
Good Lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
Well, they blew up the tower and took us prisoner.
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see.
You were correct.
Happy endings, then.
Not until I return to Teresa. But sure, let's drink to that.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, about that...
The most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You're not wrong, yes. That is correct. You can say that again.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed.
Yep, so I've heard.
They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I did see him, by the way, when I first arrived here.
Happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing
Henry's
to fear
perfect
in
memory
capture.
once again. It has been so many hours since I heard him say those lines. He's a coward.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said.
I mean, he's probably
That's
right,
cowardice,
actually.
if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me.
I don't actually think it's
Whatever his
cowardice. I just
plan
thought
might
it'd be fun to have Henry say
Zizka
that.
sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even
True.
so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
I wanted your help in finding
My
Capon,
first concern
actually,
is to
yeah.
rescue Lord Capon. Whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And then we piss off and ride into the sunset. It's about your safety, own up. Yep.
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you.
That's right.
I'd
They
have
know
held
about
out,
you being
but
here.
Godwin... He told them where
He
you
doesn't
were.
even know who Godwin is.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal.
Yeah, I get the feeling they already knew he was
Kuttenberg
here.
is a big city.
Uh-huh.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a
Oh,
couple of
right. So
times.
those are the people you guys have been
If it were
capturing.
not for my
Yeah, it makes sense. I think I
That's
figured
true,
that
of
out while
course.
he was telling us.
But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
I still will apologize.
I apologize.
No need. It's not your fault.
I mean, I did
Nevertheless,
hold off as well.
Let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
Well, first I need to find out where he is.
Oh. How's that?
Because you might know.
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
You conspire.
I feel like
hear
I'm
all the rumors.
So?
generalizing
so you might
here.
know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkov?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so if von
That was
Berghoff has
before
access,
von
then he'll probably be
Berkov was
using
in
that,
these
yeah.
parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov?
That makes sense,
And
okay.
if von Berkov is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
All right, we have a target. Thank you, John. If he's in the fortress, we don't stand a chance. Let's go and free him then. Okay, there should be a middle option here where we make a plan.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov.
Obviously.
It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long
Sounds good.
ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful. Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble.
No kidding.
But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
You want to elaborate on
I
that?
don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like
Okay,
what?
that doesn't sound so
Who
bad.
knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
That would work.
Well,
Do I get to knife von
get a
Berghoff into
hunt
sleep? It would change history,
It's the
but
best we've
hey.
got, and there's no harm in trying.
Yeah, where can I find this guy?
Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right.
Got it.
I'll give
Thank
it a
you.
go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me.
I actually don't know where to
Is there
find
anything
you.
you
My
want to
head
know
was
before you go?
covered when I came this way. Where are we, actually?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish Quarter, In the basement of the King Solomon Tavern.
Got it.
Below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here. But I will tell my people you are with us.
Thank you.
Thanks a whole lot.
Alright, I'll go and see a Rutard.
Alright. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And
Yeah,
be careful.
nice to see a friendly face.
There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Alright. Into the underworld complete. Can I actually talk to you, Samuel? No. I can talk to John. What are you doing in Kuttenberg?
What are you doing here in Kuttenberg?
That's a good question. Jobst thinks I'm his spy.
You're
But-
not.
I gave him some information before I had to go into hiding, but it's complicated. Jobst thinks, quite foolishly I might say, that he'll be able to make a deal with Sigismund.
You don't believe Job's plan will work?
Trusting your own plan tends to be a big mistake. It's better to assume something will go wrong.
That is a
That's why I always have
good
at
way
least
to see
two
things,
plans.
yes.
And the
Better
backup
to be
includes
prepared than not
all
at all.
Sigismund's opponents. The city is full to the brim with them. Nearly every noble house has lost some property to him. They can't do much on their own, but if they join forces, now that could make a difference.
Interesting. And why are the Jews helping you out?
Why are the Jews helping you?
Because I asked them to.
Fair.
Most Christians avoid Jews. And probably wouldn't even think of looking for something or someone here. Besides, the local Jewish community have no love for Sigismund or von Berkov. So I don't have to worry about someone ratting me out.
They know von Berkov?
Sadly, they do. Von Berkov instigated a pogrom in Prague.
I don't know what that
Not long
term
ago, our
means.
new king
I'm going to have to assume it's something
gave
bad.
him his blessing. Those who survived fled here or to Colleen.
Okay, about Sir Kunzlin. Oh, why would he need convincing?
Why would he need convincing? You said he had had a serious quarrel with
Well, it's one thing to be
Sigismund
upset
has
with
made
someone,
many
another to
enemies in
stand
Wittenberg.
publicly against them, you know?
He kicked off important burghers from the council, confiscated patricians' property, and imposed taxes and duties on them. But he's not stupid. He hasn't completely beggared anyone, so they'd still have a lot to lose if they confronted him directly.
He just made them fear him.
I'd rather call it caution, but you're essentially right.
Okay, I have a feeling there's a reason you're sending me.
It's complicated.
Henry
This
didn't even
isn't
say that.
chess, and the lords aren't all black or white.
Yeah, John
Each of
just
them has their own
responded as
interests.
if I said something,
Just
but
because they
John,
can't stomach Sigismund
but Henry
doesn't
didn't
mean they'll
actually
side
voice
with
that
us.
phrase.
So you're sending me there to find out where he stands?
You could say that. I suspect
You
might
know,
be
we
inclined
tried to do that with
ally
von
us,
Berghoff at the
but
beginning of the
as
story,
I
and it really
said,
didn't work out
nothing
for
is
us.
certain. If it works out, it will be a great accomplishment. Kunzlin was respected among the former councillors.
That's enough, thank you. Alright, interesting. I want to check my inventory, though, because it kind of feels like I'm not wearing all my stuff. Did they take off my gear for this? They did! They absolutely did. I will say, though, having this on makes me look a lot better than this, but... The charisma... I mean, I'm already at 30 charisma. It's fine, I'll keep this on anyway. Alrighty then. I hope they didn't take off my armor or anything. No, my armor is still fine. Okay. Well then, thanks John. I will see you later. This is probably one of the tunnels that they used to take me here. Got it. And then I'm just allowed to come back up over here. Hello. I understand this is the basement of a tavern. Is it hypothetically possible that I could have found John just by accident? Like, what if I just came up from the Kuttenberg tunnels? Or even, when I first walked in here earlier, what if I actually turned the corner and then found him down here? Would that have been possible? Well, that's beside the point. So let's get the heck out of here. Can I sleep here for the night, by the way? It is rather dark. And I haven't slept in a while, so... Is there an innkeeper I can talk to? Hello, I'm about to drag you out of bed. So that I can potentially sleep here for the night. Okay, the answer is no. The dude is just asleep. I was expecting to be able to talk to him. What if I just sleep here? How upset do you think the locals will be? Probably pretty upset, but I think I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk it. I'll speak my way out of it. I need to buy food when I wake up as well. Okay. There we go. There's the interruption. I still got some decent rest out of it, though. It's alright.
And don't bother me.
Okay, you got it. Oh, hey, it's Moses. I don't really think you're in the...
Get out of here.
You're in the shape to be kicking me out, but alright.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
What do you mean out here alone? What is that supposed to mean? Is that a threat, madam? Okay, can I please buy food? Would someone be willing to sell me some food? Please? No? Okay, the lighting is absolutely beautiful, by the way. Holy cow. I never actually stopped to appreciate the graphics and stuff enough. Right? When I was growing up and playing games, it was always... I was always like, oh, medium difficulty. Medium graphics are enough. You know? Medium textures, medium everything. But, like, look at this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, hey, Samuel. Just chilling, huh? That's stealing food. Okay, okay. Where do I need to go to meet with Kunzlin? You said he's down south, right? You think he'd be awake right now? Probably. No fast travel point directly to the zone, though, so I'm just gonna grab some honey off my horse and ride over. Alright, I think I'm in the right place. Oh. Alright, full cutscene and everything.
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today. Not tomorrow. Nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget, I have influential friends.
That doesn't matter, I have a dagger.
If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Someone grab this. I kind of want his outfit. It looks really cool.
Step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh?
That's punishable by death.
Self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
No response to that, huh?
Seize that traitor!
Oh yeah? Does he look like a traitor to you? Oh.
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove.
Oh. Oh! Okay, well, we're getting into
What are
it.
you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
Seems legit. Kinda wish I had my armor for this. Alright, well, I've got the advantage of a sneak attack from behind. Can I switch into my armor? Nope. Alright, what? How? You can't just assume I'm one of them. I mean, you're right, but... How would you have known? Oh, that guy's dead. No. Nice try. Okay. Die already. Okay.
Sorry, fucker.
I'm just getting random combos in by accident. That's fine. It happens. We're done. Well, that was easy.
Damn. They gave me a going over.
Not really. You seem less bloody than me. Look at me.
You alright, sir?
Oh, it's so quiet all of a sudden.
It's just a scratch.
Papa, my God, you're hurt.
I'm alright. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea
I
what
mean,
this means?
it was either shoot or be
Supposed
shot
to
by
let
that
one of
soldier, right?
Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own
He was
home.
very
And you
close to
thought
shooting her,
this
so
was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
should I clear them out?
Should I get rid of them?
Absolutely not. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plimo, the commander of the guard, I'm sure
So he's just gonna pay them off.
My coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scallops, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
This is the part where we
Pleased to
find
meet
out
you.
if you even know who that
Huntsman
is.
Lutard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter.
Why would you refer to your daughter
Like
like that?
father, like daughter.
Why
Okay.
did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Well, he's holed up in your old fortress.
Our Malashov?
Yep.
I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
That's a good question. And honestly, you don't really have to be involved at all. Just let me know about a secret passage. That's all I need. We're on the same side. I helped you in the fight, true. But this could potentially get him killed as well and executed. Him and his entire family, potentially.
Oh, we all stand on the same side. Against Sigismund.
That is undoubtedly true. I don't like that ginger bastard either. Especially since his people started sticking their fingers in my coffers. But to get involved in something
Yeah, this is incredibly
as
dangerous.
freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness.
This
What if
is
somebody finds
Bohemia! What if somebody finds out? Nobody will know. Does it matter?
Does it really matter?
It certainly
Yeah, it does,
lad.
actually, because then they can get
I'd
killed.
only end up with my head on the
Yep.
chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad. As long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
So you just need him to not be around. I don't think offering to kill him will go over well with the nobles. Discrediting him and humiliating the guy and basically putting him out of the public eye would be better, probably. He must have a weakness.
Then let's get rid of Vavak. He must have some weakness, right?
There may be one. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants.
Oh yes, you did mention that.
There are rumors going around that he's stealing.
So
the
that will get him
king's
killed
silver.
anyway.
He even uses
But
it
the
to mint
legitimate way.
counterfeit groschen, using a fake die. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
Why doesn't he know?
Then why hasn't Sigismund heard about it?
Simple allegations aren't enough to charge someone with such a serious crime. We need evidence.
Makes
But
sense.
how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally.
Oh yeah?
My friend Peter of Pisek.
Ah,
They
yes, the
ousted him
former
from the
Mintmaster.
Mintmaster's office.
but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the mint master himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you.
Okay.
I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right.
I think so,
It's a
yeah.
deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan, at the estate near the mines.
Noted.
Tell him the
Horshan it
password.
is.
Via Argentum, the pot of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful, both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
I think I'll be
praying
fine.
for you.
Thank you. Can I talk to both of you?
Take care of yourself, stranger. I hope you come back to us soon.
Oh, me too. And you? Where can I find Christian?
Where can I find Christian?
You'll find Christian at the estate by the Horshan mines. That's where he works and has his chambers.
Okay, what should I say to him? You already told me
What
what
should
to
I
say
say to him?
Via Argentum.
Got it. What about the corpses?
What about the corpses here?
You already told me.
You sure you won't get into
He already
trouble
told
for
us
that?
what he's gonna do.
I'll do everything I can to avoid
Am
it.
I allowed to loot the corpses though? Probably
I'm
not.
sure Vavak won't get off my back. That's why we need to uncover his fraud as soon as possible.
Understood. Thank
I'll
you.
be with you.
Now, Rosa, would you actually be willing to talk to me? I know you were still on the stairs, so maybe that's why the talk button was grayed out. Let's
Hurry,
chat. Never
before
mind.
That cursed Vavak destroys us.
Alright, no one else is named around here, so off we go. Oh, I can just loot. This is not considered stealing. I'll take keys. Thank you. None of this is worth it. All of these were his soldiers, right? Not one of our soldiers. I'll even take the bread. Perfect. I mean, if no one's gonna take the groschen, I'm not gonna complain. They don't actually have anything of value on them though, but that's not surprising. Yeah. And I'm not being judged for doing this, so this is a-okay. Anything else around here? That's worth some money. That's worth some money. That's worth money. Okay. I guess this was probably like the captain or something, huh?
Close to the others. It's not safe here.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at all the bodies strewn about. That's kind of worth. Thank you. And this is the guy who got shot by Rosa as well. Alright, good enough. I'm just gonna throw that onto my horse and then we can move on to Horshan. Hopefully there will be a... Also, wait, what am I supposed to do with Godwin's ring again? Someone called Odorin. Okay, well, I don't know when we're gonna come across that.
Careful.
We'll worry about it when we get there. Alright. Pebbles, we are off to Horshan, and I think we're gonna call it right here. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And next time, I will start on the path to Horshan. But it turns out there are a few new quests here that I didn't have before. So I'm going to do these before actually moving on. I'm going to pick up whatever quest is here at the inn, whatever new quest is here at the other inn, and then we'll make our way. So have a great day. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye-bye now.